If you want to have one layout for your room and use it over and over, you can do that. And I've been messing with this for a little bit, so just kind of bear with me here. So I picked on that seating chart, and right now you can see I'm in seating chart and the students are there. I'm going to go to seating chart design. And I've already populated some students, have been messing with that. I can go ahead and clear all, and you'll notice there's a bunch of seats there. We're just going to go up, and I'm going to go to this drop-down menu up here by Edit, and I'm going to click New Layout. I'm not going to save the changes, but don't worry about that. Okay, so I am going to call this new layout. Let's call it Seats for 2020, and I want to make sure it's from scratch, and then I'm going to say finish. So right now I have a beautiful blank canvas to mess with, and I know that you can add individual chairs, like one chair at a time. However, if you're already just going to basically be dealing with rows this year because of the pandemic, then maybe you've got 5 rows with 6 seats, and I'm going to click add. So I'm going to click away so those aren't selected. And now what I'd like to do is give any sub some context. I want to show him where my desk is, where my presentation board is, a door. If I have a flag or something, you can even type text. I'm going to hit enter. So let's say that obviously, you know, these are not in that exact location. I can start dragging this around and moving it, let's say, to the front of the room, over here in the corner. And then my Epson or Promethean board is there. And let's say the door is there and the flag, whoops, I knew I wasn't dragging that correctly, and the flag is here. So if I am pretty happy with this, I'm like, yeah, that looks good. Everything's in the right spot. Then I can go back up here, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click save. And now it's seats for 2020. Like I said, I've been making lots of seating charts, so make sure the right one is up here when you're doing this. Go ahead and hit populate. You can go alphabetically. You know, I'd say at the beginning of the year, especially with masks on, this is probably going to be a good choice. And then later, these are fun to play around with. So I'm going to go ahead and click add and give that just a second. I'm going to click away so those aren't all selected. If for any reason you know that maybe Kyle just needs to be up front so he can see everything, and maybe Mickey here, he's, you know, he wants to be front and center. Maybe you want Eli back by these 2 girls. Just for whatever reason, you can move students around. It's okay. And then you can click save again. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to say, hey, that's done. But what about my other periods? Let's go back to the start page. And I'm going to click a different class this time. I'm going to go ahead and click on this one, and you'll be like, wait, that looks different. What happened to the one you just did? Well, I've got to go. I'm going to go up to seating chart design, and this time I'm going to go to new layout, and I'm going to click new layout, and now I'm going to change it to start from a pre-existing layout. So now I'm going to go next, and it says, oh no, there are no layouts, but just don't fear. Go to school year. I'm going to go to semester 1, and I think I called it seats for 2020. I think. So let me click this one, and I'll click finish. And I'm going to go to, whoops, as not selected there. I'm not sure what happened. Okay, so I was able to go back and get that seats for fall 2020. I selected that. So I'm going to go through that again, just to make sure we're on the right page here. So instead of from scratch, I'm going to from pre-existing layout, and I'm going to click next. I'm going to click this one for school year, semester 1, and I'm going to go to seats for 2020. I think then I'm going to click finish. And if I scroll around here, yeah, that was that same issue that I was having where I had to be in seating chart design, and I have to move these over here. And now I can populate it. So go ahead and do that alphabetically again. And so this is a different course, and it has fewer students in it, and it put them all in the back. So I can move those students around and then save that for that period. So I hope this helps you. If you have any questions, please let me know.